Hey Pisces, so I'm here to do the new moon in Leo readings for yourselves. I'm going to get these out for you. So, new moon in Leo, layman's terms, not going to go into all the astrology and stuff. Allow yourself to shine. That is the energy of this new moon in Leo. Allow yourself to shine. Be your own cheerleader. Allow yourself to prosper and know that you're worthy of things. Drop into your heart. Bring in that lion energy, have the heart of the lion. It's that type of energy of like, don't dish yourself anymore. Put out there who you are and what you want, because that is how you're going to manifest, from your heart, what you really want. You've got to truly believe and trust in yourself and in your own power. So it is that fiery phoenixy energy, especially with this like Leo new moon energy. We've also got Venus in retrograde. I'm not even going to go into all that. Let's do it layman's terms, because it's so easier to start manifesting from that type of energy. So we're going to get you one from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck for my Pisces. Pisces, Believe in Your Own Magic. We have wings. You never needed those wings to fly. You never needed the wings to fly. You don't need wings to fly. You don't. I kind of wanted to say then, stop finding excuses to fly. So maybe certain situations, if you look on that, we've got the tower. And she's actually escaped the wings. The wings have been like they're stuck in the curtains, to be honest. They're stuck in the curtain. So it's like, but you don't need them. You can go forward. You can. So maybe you've been through some kind of loss. It is a number 8. We are in the 8th month as well. The number 8 is a karmic number though. So if you think of the number 8, it is the infinity symbol. But also spiritually, we go through these lessons. So we're stuck in that lower circle there. And that's where our dramas, karmic energy, karmic debts, that type of thing, lessons in life, that's all there. And as we start to kind of accumulate lessons and wisdom, we move up into the higher circle of the vibration of the 8. So we're raising up. So karmically, you're clearing. So I'm going to go into my empowerment deck. I'm using my empowerment deck for the main reading. So for Pisces, the main energy we have. So we've got the abandoned and lonely card. So maybe you are feeling abandoned. You may be going through a loneliness energy at the moment. But if you look at these energies, they ain't no colour. They're black. They're negative. So you've kind of, I feel like you're freeing yourself from something. Because even in that card, she's jumping out the window. She's like freed herself from it. She's escaping. So you've got to kind of see it as a positive. If you've got, sometimes a loss is not a loss. It's an energy of freedom. It's a gain when it's a loss to the other person if they've not been a nice person, But the hand of the divine is saying, don't sit in that energy for too long where you're feeling sorry for yourself. Get out of that energy and take my hand, and I'm going to take you towards the places and people that will bring more light into your life. So, and that's what you need. You need some more light. You need light-hearted energy, Pisces. That's what I'm feeling at present. You need a light-hearted energy. Yeah. Because you're crossing energies, the dark night of the soul. So it's like, how do I get out of here? Well, if you look at the cards, there's a brick wall there, but you've got that lantern to go and find your way out, and then boom, you may find your window. Do not be jumping out of windows. I'm using it as a euphemism. But it's like, pick up that lantern, go and find your way out. Your challenge is to get out of that energy and realise, what? I have got a spiritual lantern. That's my intuition, and I'm going to use it. So, why is this coming right now? We've got Lilith. We all know how I feel about Lilith. Lilith was the protector, the divine feminine. She is growth, she is protection, she is boundaries. She is saying no when she means no, and yes when she means yes. There's no in between. No, I might do. If you want to say no, it's better to say no. She also carries the serpent, because the serpent, it's growth. When a snake is growing and they feel so tight and constricted, they've got to climb out of that skin in order to free themselves. And I keep getting this energy of free yourselves. Go and be who you want to be. Go and chase the life that you want to chase, Pisces. Recent past, we do have the fertility card, Taurus energy there, but it's the Empress. So it's about reaping what you've sown. And I feel like you've been trying to sow the seeds for a new beginning, because we've got a fresh new playing field here. There's nothing built on that. So it's almost like, but I feel like it can be a bit overwhelming because you're starting new, or you're starting something fresh. So you're starting from the beginning and building your way up. And it can be a bit overwhelming because it's like, oh my God, I can't do all this on my own, or I don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? And you can, because you've got that divine feminine energy. Even whether you're a masculine or a feminine, we all have that feminine energy. At present, you need to recognise the cycles that you've done for yourself, the cycles that you've cleared. It's time for you to feel free. The light is shining down on her. Do not be afraid to shine. Put yourself out there again. Don't be scared of putting yourself out there, whether it be career, if you've been hermited, you know, isolating yourself. Get out of there. Love life. Put yourself out there. It's time for you to shine. Sell yourself. You know, believe in yourself, Pisces. Going forward, we've got divine protection and the crown chakra. So you are protected in your pursuits, especially if you take that leap of faith in going forward, because the crown chakra is opening. You're going to be receiving a lot of knowledge, a lot of insights. It's like knowing without knowing. It's like, how do I know to do this? Do not let ego step in, because it's almost like spirit are guiding you towards your manifestations. Your power in the situation is karma. So it's going along with that number 8. You've got to trust and believe that karma is a real law. It's a law of balance. It's a universal law. It's not a negative and it's not a positive. It's how we work with it. So we put out what we get back. And you've got to believe that the seeds that you're sowing are going to sow strong. You know, you're going to prosper with them seeds in whatever it is. I do kind of feel some of you, it's about love life. Outside influence. Yeah, what did I say? Freedom. You're freeing yourself. You're ready. You don't need anything. You don't need a set of wings. You don't need nothing to free yourself. You're freeing yourself from karmic codes. You're completely freeing yourself. You're manifesting freedom. Hopes or fears. Serpents. Hidden people. But you built your bullshit radars on. You're scared of being stabbed in the back again. I feel like you've been freeing yourself from like negative people, negative energies, because your outcome is being able to rest. So it is the ruins, but this is bricks and mortar. Doesn't mean anything. We're here for a short time. Life is too short to be anything but happy. So she's resting and she's allowing that light to feed something more natural, to feed them seeds. So it's trust and believing that your seeds are coming into fruition, Pisces. Absolutely love that reading. Get in your power head. Get your power head ready. So I love it. So I'm going to use my clicker to turn the video off. So you're probably laughing because I'll say bye about 15 times. Okay, bye.